in transmission.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas!
Welcome, watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 13th of December. Sorry about the lack of updates this week. It's been a little bit odd on weather, but I've got an intro for you to watch, so let's crack on with that before I get stuck into my review. Go. Intro for Paper Mario. So there you go. It's interesting game, this. Very interesting. Very different to the Mario games that we've been used to. And you'll see why in a minute. So I'm going to get cracking in just a moment. Let's get this file thing sorted out first. Let's put a name in a moment. There we go. Okay, let's... hang on. Okay, right. So let's get this done. We'll call ourselves Retro RS, I think. Retro Revival Show. Hope you guys have been alright, by the way. Weather conditions here have been absolutely abysmal. But kids have had a couple of snow days, so that's all been good fun. One of the reasons I haven't been able to do my review, actually, is because, well, it's hard to do reviews when you've got kids running around. So I've had to take my opportunities, I'm afraid, and push it back. So I do apologise. I might try and do 2 today, if I get the time. But I should be back on track as of now. I can't believe that Christmas is like the end of next week. It's weird, isn't it? It's like, where's that gone? Does it feel Christmassy to anyone yet? Are you guys all prepared? Have you got all your presents and everything sorted? Because I haven't. I'm going to try and get that done in the next few days. Anyway, Paper Mario. It's like an RPG type affair, really. There's a lot of this talky stuff, by the way, at the start. So we're going to have to sort of plough through this. But you can see from the visual presentation here that it's absolutely gorgeous. And a very different Mario game, like I said. If you've been used to Mario 64, forget that. It's nothing like that at all. You can see here that everything is very, well, paper. I love the animations on this. I think it's absolutely fantastic. It really does give you an indication that Mario is actually made of paper. It's very clever, actually. The perspective changes and stuff like that are really cool. And there's some interesting ways of doing perspectives in this game as well, which you will see as we go through the castle, which is cool. Last time we saw this castle was, I think, Mario 64. So you'll see all the little star doors that you went through there. I think that's quite a nice touch as well, a bit of a throwback to Mario 64 there, which is great. All these little toad people as well. Aren't they lovely? Anyone know what the race is called? Are they just called toads? Because I've never really understood that. Now, you can't go through these doors, unfortunately. But we're going to go and see the princess in a minute. She's in her private chamber, as she would be. Princess Peach, welcome to the castle. You can talk to pretty much any NPC in this game, by the way. You just approach them and press one of your buttons. It's very simple. Controls are dead easy on this as well. Jump and attack. And the attacks on this are actually really, really good. Which is where the sort of RPG element will come in. Which you will see. Just not right now, because there's nothing to attack in this castle. There you go, she's gone into her private chamber. She must be a bit tired. That's presumptuous of you, blue-hatted friend. But there, this is very, very nicely presented. Actually, one of those games that's really quite hard to get hold of now, actually, Paper Mario. Especially in mint condition and all that stuff. I did play this back in the day on my N64, but I lost the cartridge. I don't remember what happened to it. I reckon somebody taffed it. But that's just my opinion. Great game, though. And if you can get it for your N64, bloody hell, get it. There has been a couple of iterations as well. There's been Paper Mario on the GameCube as well. 1,000 Year Door, I think it was called. And then there is another one on the Wii U, I think. Or is it the Wii? I know there's been a couple more games since this one. But this has always been my favourite. It's because it's the first one I played of this particular series of Paper Mario games. And it's always stuck in my mind as one of the better Paper Mario games. And it actually is very good. Now you can see here that good old Bowser, back up to his old tricks again. It actually looks like he's stealing the entire castle. Well, he's just a big, green, mean machine. And Mario's going to have to kick his scaly arse once again. Anyway, you can see from the visual presentation of this game that a lot of love has gone into it, and it's absolutely fantastic. Like I said, if you're looking for something that's very Mario Brothers, then this probably isn't the game you're looking for. This is much more of an adventure type game where you've got to go and solve puzzles and get XP and level your character up and stuff like that, which is really, really quite different to the previous Mario games. I suppose the Mario, what was it called? 7 Stars, I think? Probably the closest thing you're going to get, really. You can see here Bowser being a bit of a knob in general, but then he always is, isn't he? So you get all this dialogue, which, you know, I think it's realistically just setting up the game and the story, but it's a little long-winded. So if you're looking to jump into action straight away, then this is not the game for you. But we're about to see how the combat works, which is fairly cool, actually. Here we go. So you've got items, jump, and then it will give you advice as well as to sort of strategy and stuff like that. So you will have help against bad guys, but just not right now. You can see they're greyed out. I can't use those. All I can do is jump on Bowser's head right now. And he comes over and bitch slaps me. So that's really lovely. But you can see the animation there. When I get hit, I spin around in a circle. You can see very much so that Mario is made of paper. It's so cool. And Bowser is he's about to use cheat mode for God mode. Yeah, so he's got this magic star rod. He can increase his power and blah blah blah, and he's going to be an arse. Well, that's Bowser for you, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me there, I am sipping on some nice hot tea because it's blooming cold in the office today. Yeah, now I can't damage him at all, and you can see now that Mario's tired, and I thought that's cool as well, as you lose hit points, which you can see up there in the top left hand corner. I have 2 hit points left out of 10, and I'm now absolutely knackered. But it's like a visual representation. I really do like that. The fact that Mario actually looks knackered is fantastic. It's not just you losing hit points and that. And, you know, Right, Bowser just hit me for 10 points with that fire breath. Why didn't he do that on attack number 1? He would have completely toasted my ass right there. Oh no, Mario, what's going on? Okay, Bowser reveling in the fact that he's just beat me for the first time ever. Why didn't he think of this plan before, ladies and gentlemen? And he's just sent Mario's lifeless corpse flying through the window. Well, if Mario wasn't dead before, he certainly must be now. Hey, ladies and gents, what do you reckon? Here we go, spiralling through the air. Mario floating to his doom. It's a bit morbid in some respects. Kids, don't worry. Do not worry. Mario's fine, I promise. Oh, that's glitchy. But that's the story set up for Paper Mario. And this is your sort of first level, the prologue. A plea from the stars. So let's just watch this little cutscene. I suppose the cutscene would probably be the best explanation for what's just about to happen. Okay, so all these stars appear. There's one with a dad tash there. There's one with a... Look at the moustache on that guy. Wow. I don't know what's going on with the star with the rope. A bit random. And there's like a Popeye star there as well. Yeah, he's been gravely injured. Yeah, because he just got his face obliterated by a massive fireball. And then thrown out of a window. But yes, the stars will help Mario. It's cool. So they're all going to try and revive him. So you can continue on your journey. It's great. I mean, I think this is one of those games. And the sound as well. You've got a really nice soundtrack going on. But then, you know, for an N64, you'd expect it, really. The soundtrack for Mario 64 was actually really good as well. So you tend to find with Mario games, if it's a dedicated Mario adventure, that they actually do plough a lot of time and effort into both visual presentation and your audio, which are also very good. Very cutesy as well, this game, I have to say. This little Goomba going nuts. It's cute. Okay, so Mario's now been rescued. And he's been put to bed. Or on a bed. And here is in massive moustache star. Or Elder Star, as he was just called there. No sign of Brave Star, eh? 80s fans. Yes, there we go. Right, so essentially the stars and the Goombas are trying to revive Mario, as you can see there. It's worked! So there are little puzzle elements to the game, which you will go along, as you'll find out in a minute. We need to speak to various characters along the way, and they will help us in our quest. You'll pick up group members as well, which when you saw me attacking Bowser earlier, once you've got a few characters under your belt, you can assign them to attack characters as well, which is absolutely brilliant. So everything's been catered for. It's just a wonderful, wonderful game, and if you haven't played Paper Mario yet, I would suggest that you need to put this on your gaming bucket list, ladies and gentlemen, because it really is a little bit special. Now tell me in the comments, did you play Paper Mario back in the day? Did you complete it? I got quite far in it originally, but I never actually finished it. So that might be one of those games I have to play and do a series on, maybe. I don't know. Talking of playing games through a series, thinking of maybe doing that for the new year, like a new feature. I don't know whether it'll be on this channel or whether I will do a separate channel or just do a separate playlist, but there will be some playthrough videos coming up. I don't want to bore anybody, so they will be done in probably increments of 15 to 20 minutes each. This video is actually probably going to be one of my longer ones, to be honest with you, because there's just so much to see in just the opening section of the game. It's amazing, really, that you don't actually get to do a lot until you've done all this talking and stuff, but it does sort of tutorial you through and get you prepared for the main game to come. Now you can see here we have blocks we can hit, which is very retro on the old Mario front, so you can save your progress with these things, and it's really good. And I do suggest that if you have got save points and you make even the smallest bit of progress, just to go and resave the game every now and again. It's always worth it. Trust me on that. So yeah, we need to get to Shooting Star Summit, and but we can't go just yet. So here we go, and and like the Wizard of Oz, here comes the Wicked Witch, which is great fun. Now, basically, she's on King Bowser's side, as you saw in the opening scenes. She's going to try and stop us from progressing, and let's see what she's going to do. Oh no! I love this visual. It's just amazing. Oh no, now she's blocked the path. What are we going to do? Now this is one of the puzzle elements I was talking about, where you've got to go and find an object that's going to help you to get rid of that block. Otherwise you just can't progress. So basically you're going to have to go and find something now. They will then tell you sort of where to go, and you just follow the instructions. Once you've got through all this, you're pretty much on your own, and that's where the game really starts. I wish I could sort of go more into that at the moment, but I wanted to show the intro, and I wanted to show you sort of how the tutorial worked, so you guys got an idea of how Paper Mario actually works. Now, for the most part, you do take control of Mario. There is not much of the time where... What the hell? There you go, there's another example of some awesome animations for you there. Mario seems to be falling to his doom quite a lot, but that is awesome. Just floating down like a piece of paper. Absolutely fantastic. So we're going to go and find this guy here. I think, if I remember rightly, he's going to help us find a hammer, so we can hammer these blocks out of the way. Now, I think if I'm right, we're going to go and try and look through bushes and stuff like that to try and find this hammer. You will find coins as well. I can't remember what the coins are for, and that's really bad. That's just my memory for you. You can see there's a block. We can't do anything with that just yet. And we're going to go into the woods over here. You can see everything's just really, really smooth. Everything's, you know, this game would be ideal for pretty much any style of gamer, and any sort of skill level. So you know, you could be a younger gamer, you could get involved in this. You could be a more experienced RPGer, but you'll still enjoy the game. They've done a really good job in making this game accessible to all age groups and game experience. There's another save block there. Now you'll notice when I approach certain objects, you get a red exclamation mark over your head. That generally means there's something of interest there, and all you need to do to activate is to push towards the object and press your button. Now we've found the hammer, which gives us a hammer attack. You can now use this to smash those blocks, but you can also use it to attack enemies with. I'm thinking that we're probably going to get an example of that very shortly anyway, so let's go and give this a good old crack. There we go. Now we can smash up any blocks that are in the way. So it doubles up as not only a plot tool, but it also works as a... oh, we go. Look, the classic Mario, hitting the blocks, getting multiple coins out of. Absolutely brilliant. I love these throwbacks as well to the actual Mario games. So you'll be like, ooh, that's so much Super Mario. And it works very well. So now we've got to head back to the block we couldn't do before. But we're going to get... we're going to get to attack him first. How cute is that, though? Seriously. Little turtle in an egg. Gotta love it. Oh, glitchy. Right, so here's the main combat screen again. Now, let's have a look. So there's our thing there. We can use hammers and we can use the jump attack. So we're going to actually wallop the hell out of him. So they will attack us as well, and you can see I lose a hit point every time. You also have flower points, which are special attacks. So if you run out of flower points, you can't do special attacks. You are restricted to jumping on their heads. But as he's an egg, let's crack him over the head with this hammer. You can see there you've got your coins and everything else up in the top, and you'll also get stars for when you beat opponents. You'll be given, I suppose, what the best explanation would be on today's terms would be experience points. And then you can sort of level up Mario to be stronger, more hit points, blah blah blah. You can see there he's already hit me for 5 out of 10, and yet he's just jumping on me. I'm walloping this dude with a hammer. There we go. So there's some stars we've got there. So we've got star points. You want to try and beat as many enemies as you can. Sometimes it can be a little bit tedious, but to be fair, it's worth it just to get your hit points up and get your experience up, because some of the bosses and stuff later on are going to give you a hard time if you don't. So it's a bit Final Fantasy in that respect. Get as much experience as you can, get Mario leveled up, get as much stuff under your belt as you can, and the game will be significantly easier for you in the long run, which is always good. Now you get these hearts here, which will replenish your health. There you go, back up to 10 out of 10 hit points, which is great. I really do recommend, even if you are not a fan of this genre, to have a go at Paper Mario. Now we've got Fire Flower. That gives us a bonus attacks, by the way. We can now muck about with that. In an attack we have Fireball. So we've got sort of like the basic Mario power set now. So we've got a hammer, which is going straight back to his Donkey Kong days, and we've got fireballs, which is heading back to his Super Mario days, which is great. I really do like that. So if you jump on an enemy's head, you get the first attack, which means that you automatically will jump in there and damage them, which is really good fun. But make sure that you hit them first, because if they hit you first, they get the advantage. So it's easy enough on that way. So yeah, if you see enemies, there you go. This is a different kind of guy, and if you jump on his head, it hurts. Yeah, so you hurt. I just hurt my foot. Oh, and I've just jumped on him again, like a pillock. I've just jumped on him again. Cost myself another hit point. I'm at 6 out of 10 already. So we're going to hammer him instead. Bosh! Have that. But it's great to see different enemy types as well. You're not just restricted to the same ones, and each one will give you a different challenge. So to be able to sort of, I mean, these guys, you know, are over within about 2 or 3 hits, and you can reap the rewards. And some of them drop hearts as well, so you can actually get your health back quite easily. Now you can see here they do notice you. I'm not going to bother attacking them, but you do realise that they do see you and they will come to you, which I think is really cool. You know, it's like they'll make an active effort to come and attack you if they see you. So if they do that, try and jump on their heads first and get yourself the advantage early on. I mean, I really can't fault this game, ladies and gents. I think this is potentially a 5 out of 5. It's a big game. It's a very big game. It'll keep you going for a long time, keep you coming back for more. The cartridge save system is a really good feature as well, so you haven't got to worry about passcodes or anything like that. Just got to make sure your batteries are all backed up in your cart and all that stuff. But it's very good. You can see, you know, visually, sound-wise, I can't fault this game at all. Gameplay-wise, it's long. It's going to keep you interested, and there's going to be a lot to do. And I think if you enjoy your sort of adventure game element games, this ticks all the right boxes. For, you know, Nintendo, obviously protective of their Mario franchise. They haven't done too many bad Mario games, have they, really? Even up to today. I really must try and get hold of Super Mario Odyssey, though, for my Switch, because I haven't got it yet, but apparently it does look very good. Now you get badges as well, by the way. So power jump, you need to, that's one of your sort of special attacks. So if you use your badges, we don't need no stinking badges, but if you do use your badges, obviously you'll need flower points to use them, and that is basically what they're there for. So you're going to get this sort of jump attack, and you need to use your flower points to use it. Otherwise you could just basically keep using it and using it and using it and be unstoppable. But that's, you know, that's a little price to pay. So yes, so this has been Paper Mario on the Nintendo 64. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have enjoyed going back to this one. This is one of those ones that, like I said, I might do a series on in the future. If there's any games you'd like to see me do a series on, let me know in the comments, and I will see what I can do to accommodate you. Hello to all you new subscribers that subscribed last week. It's great to see you and have you on board. Hope you enjoy the content. Go back through my previous videos and have a look and see what's there. I cover a wide range of consoles and retro computers, so enjoy that. Anyway, guys, as the approach to Christmas, I'm hoping my schedule's not going to change too much. I should still be whacking out about 3 a day. That'd be nice, 3 a week. And if not, then there will be genuine reasons why. Anyway, hope you all have a pleasant day. I'll be back very soon with a brand new review. Hope you've enjoyed Super Mario, Paper Mario on the N64. I'll catch you guys very soon. bye for now!